So I'm going to show you, step by step, how you can do this yourself. First of all, it's really important to know that you'll need to define the story and, of course, the graphic style of your anime. And to be able to start working on it quickly, I can recommend two AIs, Midjourney or, of course, Dzine AI. And as you'll see, I generated thousands of different images before I could achieve the style I wanted and get something consistent. Here, if we take a look at Midjourney, I end up with a huge number of drawings and generations going in all directions. One of the big problems, of course, is always having characters that remain consistent. Fortunately, with Dzine, you'll be able to train a character and summon them every time in your creations. And that is going to save you a huge amount of time. Once your character is trained, you simply select them and tell them to perform an action. To be able to create and train a character, first, you'll need to generate what are called character sheets, that is, different poses of your character, from behind, from the side, to the left, to the right, in action. You'll generate these kinds of elements and each time, you'll pick the images that are the most interesting. Personally, I like to work with a green background because it allows me to cut them out more easily, and the AI understands much better that it's a character without having to deal with the surrounding environment. Once you have the images you're interested in, you cut them all out one by one and give them to the AI for training. Then, you'll be able to summon this character in your creations. For example, here I asked for him to jump in the air, and you can see that each time I get roughly the same type of character. The big problem is that it's not going to be perfect. And on top of that, the resolution you get won't be very high quality. So, what we're going to do is simply take these images and give them to ChatGPT so it can fix them. And this is going to be a very important point for you. As you can see here, I'm going to give ChatGPT the image generated by Dzine, and of course, also different poses of the character. Then, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to correct the first image I gave it, making sure that the character looks like the ones in the other images here. And as you can see, I went through a lot of iterations because at first, I wasn't satisfied with the scene, so I told it needs to be nighttime. There needs to be a slightly blue, metallic environment like here. And as you can see, ChatGPT will then adapt and correct my image. Here, for example, I ask it to change the blue lights to a purple light. So, it's a very long process that you'll need to go through in order to get truly high-quality images. And yet, it's essential because every image generator you'll find has its own flaws. Personally, I have ChatGPT correct every single image. Then, I'll take these images and give them to Vidu. Vidu will be able to animate these different images according to a specific action. So here, for example, there's a direct zoom on the tank. Or here, I'm making my different characters talk to each other. And again, as you can see, I have thousands of videos that have been generated. And from time to time, I generate them on a green screen so I can replace the background with another one.